Hello and welcome to Yoga with me, Karaoke. This session we're going to be focusing a lot on our hips, back and nice hamstring stretches. This is a really good one if you find you've been sitting quite a lot or if you do struggle with a lot of hip and pelvic tightness. So all you're going to need today is a yoga strap if you have one. If not, just use a sweat towel, how I've explained to modify in my previous videos, and just a mat, a sweat towel and some water to keep yourself refreshed throughout the session. So yeah, get comfortable, get settled on your mat and let's jump right in. Welcome to your mat. I hope you're ready for the session. We're going to be going a little bit slower than normal. I'm not building up too much of a sweat as we're just focusing into stretching out and opening up the hip area. As the hip is the biggest joint in the body, we can't just focus on opening up the groin, but we need to focus on the lower back area as well as the hamstrings and glutes. So we're just going to be working a little bit into stretch with minimal strength involved, just because once you've increased your range of motion, to be able to hold it there for a longer period of time, you need to build the strength to support it. So let's get going, starting on your mat in a cross-legged position, easy seat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist towards your right hand behind you, left hand, right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last one, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms come up through center, find length through those fingertips. Exhale, twist towards the left hand behind you, right hand, left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forwards as far as you can. Let that head drop, let the upper back round, and just breathe into the lower back and hip area. Use your breath. Every inhale, breathe into the tightness. And every exhale, walk those hands just a little bit further forwards. Just going from wherever you are a little bit deeper. If you're all the way extended, just keep breathing. Otherwise, you can also just be up on your forearms or up on your hands. Just listening to your body wherever you need to be. Using the breath, slowly settling into the body. One more breath here. Good, and slowly walk those hands up. Good. From here, bring the soles of the feet together in a nice butterfly stretch. You want to be able to have a nice flat back still. So if you find you're trying to pull your feet in and your back starting to round, just move your feet a little bit further away so that you can push the shoulder blades down and back, opening the chest. Good. From here, holding onto the shins as opposed to the feet, you want to keep a nice comfortable hold with enough support that you can pull on it without causing any discomfort on the ankles. So holding onto the shins, we're going to do a butterfly cat-cow. So inhale, pull forwards, lift the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Roll over the sit bones. Inhale, lift, come all the way up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Two more, inhale, lift, pull yourself forwards, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale to lift. Exhale, round. Good, then coming up to a nice flat back, a nice open chest, sitting nice and tall, deep breath in. Exhale, pull forward slightly, bending at the elbows, keeping the back flat, chest open. Using the breath, breathe into the groin and the hips with every inhale. And every exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper forward, slowly opening up the hips, going at your own pace. and keeping that nice flat back. Good, and slowly coming up. Good. From here, extend your legs out. You want to come into a nice wide-legged seat. And just turn to the front so it's a bit easier for you to see. Keeping both feet nice and flexed, nice and active. You can have your feet as wide as you need. And also, if it's a bit more comfortable in the back, you can prop yourself up on a cushion or a blanket just to give you that little bit of lift. Okay. From here, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards, keeping that back nice and flat. Coming to rest with the hands on the floor. However far forwards you're folding, just listening to your body. Good. Using your breath, every inhale, breathe into the groin and the back and the glutes. Every exhale, sink a little bit deeper into the fold. Going at your own pace, even if it's just a millimeter further, just using the breath to help you stretch. One more breath here. Good, and from here, slowly walk your hands over to the right and bring your hands onto either side of your leg. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, fold forwards. Now we're getting a nice stretch into the side, lower left back, breathing into that area. Trying to keep both sides of your sit bones grounded. You may feel that left side starting to lift. If it does, just come up a little bit and keep yourself steadily grounded across your whole bum. Using your breath, one more. And then walking nice and slow through center, over to the left side, having your hands on either side of the left leg. Checking that both sit bones are grounded nice and evenly on the floor. Take a deep breath and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Using your breath, feeling that stretch into the right side, lower back. Good. One more breath. And slowly come back through center to rest in the middle. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax forwards. Good. Just using your breath, resting here, feeling into the body. You don't want to be pushing yourself too deep in the stretch. Just move with the breath. One more breath. Slowly walk those hands back. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Good. From here, bring both legs together. Extend it in front of you. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your knees into your chest. Take a hold behind your hamstrings and just let your head rest on your knees. Just going to let the back muscles relax, let the leg muscles release. Giving yourself a nice little hug, a nice little squeeze. And then slowly release. From here, bring the left ankle in towards the groin, the knee goes down, and take that right foot over the left thigh. So you're in a bit of a pretzel shape here. Good. From here, bring that left arm and hook it onto the right thigh in a nice cactus arm. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, bring it down behind you, so we're in a nice twist here. If you need, that right foot can be slightly further forwards if you're feeling super tight, but bring it in as much as you can to get a good stretch into that glute. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, arms come up through center. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Good. From here, bring that right foot over. Extend that left leg. Good. From here, bring that left arm and hook it on the inside of that right thigh. So your right foot is up against the knee or the left thigh, wherever's more comfortable. And if you can't get this hook, you can just do a wrap around the leg with that right arm behind you, whatever's more comfortable. Good. Nice deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms come up through center. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Right knee can drop down and bring that right foot up against that left thigh. Good. From here, grab your yoga strap or sweat towel. Unravel it and place the strap or the towel over the ball of your left foot. Just going for a nice hamstring stretch here. Good. From here, deep breath in, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, pull forwards, bending at the elbows. Keeping the back flat. You want to roll those shoulder blades down and back. Open up the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Release your strap to the side and we're going to swap legs. So bring both knees up into your chest. Bring the right foot now into the groin and bring that left ankle over the right thigh. Good. Again, if you need that left foot, can be slightly further forwards. However is more comfortable for you, we're focusing on a stretch into the left glute now. Again, if you can't hook that right elbow on the left thigh, you can just take a wrap around that leg. Good. But putting the elbow on the thigh if you can, or taking a wrap. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push against that thigh if you do have this pose to get a deeper twist. Otherwise, pulling yourself towards the back if you have your arm wrapped around. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms come up through center. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Bring that left foot over again and extend the right leg. So now that left foot is up against the knee of the right leg or in the right thigh, wherever is most comfortable for you. Again, bringing that right elbow into the left thigh or taking a wrap around, and that left arm reaches up and comes behind. Good. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms come up through center. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Left knee drops down to the mat and your left foot comes into your right knee or your right thigh. Again, grab your strap or your sweat towel and place it over the ball of the right foot. Take a deep breath in, sitting nice and tall, shoulder blades roll down and back. Exhale, pull forwards, bending at the elbows, keeping that nice flat back, nice open chest. Inhale, breathe into the hamstring. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Last one, inhale to the hamstring. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Inhale, slowly come up, release the strap to the side, and come into a nice butterfly stretch. Good. Holding onto the shins, take a nice deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, fold forward slightly, bending at the elbows. Seeing if you can notice any different in the hips from earlier. One more breath. And then slowly coming up, planting the soles of the feet on the mat, and again taking a hold behind your hamstrings, let the head rest on the knees. And just let the back muscles relax. Good. From here, shuffle forwards on your mat. Make sure that you have enough space behind you to roll back. So, leaning forwards and rolling all the way down, knees into your chest, so you can just sway from side to side, get a nice low back massage. Good. From here, squeeze your nose into your knees nice and tight, take a hold of the outer edges of the feet, And come down to a happy baby. So in a happy baby, you're holding the outer edges of your feet, but your arms are on the inside of your knees, not the outside. Bring them on the inside so that your thighs can go out into your side body. You can gently pull down on your feet, opening up those hips. Again, here you can gently rock from side to side, feeling into the body. Good, then bring both knees into your chest, squeeze your nose to your knees. Keep a hold of the right leg, extend the left leg down and relax that head back to the mat. Now we're gently starting to open up the hips using the breath. Every exhale, pull that leg a little bit closer into the chest. From here, bring the leg out into the side body and pull it higher up again, opening up that hip even more and breathing into that pelvic area. Last breath. Take a hold of that right knee with the left hand, bring it across the body for a low back stretch. Right arm extends to a T, trying to keep both shoulder blades on the floor. If you need, do a little lift and tuck. Use your breath, inhale to the glutes and lower back. Exhale, push down on that knee, deepen the twist. One more, inhale to the glute. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center, hug both knees into your chest, squeeze yourself up into a little ball. And now we go to the other side, keep the left leg in, right leg extends and head relaxes back to the mat. Breathing here, slowly opening up the hips, breathing into that space. Good, every exhale, pull that leg into the chest. Bring the leg out into the side body and higher up, opening up the hips even more. And now breathing into the new space you found. One more breath. Take a hold of the left knee with the right hand, bring it across the body, lower back stretch. Left arm extends to a T, tucking those shoulder blades in so they remain on the floor. Inhale to the lower back and glute area. Exhale, gently push down on that left knee, deepen the twist. Again, inhale, breathe to the tightness. Exhale, gently push. Good. Hug your knees into your chest, squeeze yourself up into a little ball, nice and tight. And then begin to rock back and forth until you come all the way up to a seat and over onto your hands and knees. Good. In a tabletop, make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. And we're just going to take some time to roll around, mobilize those hips. Letting the sit bones go over the heels. Feeling the shoulder joints moving and changing direction, going down the other side, feeling the joints move. Nice and slow, feeling into the back, feeling into all the joints that are moving. Good. From here, bring your toes together, send your knees as wide as the mat and fall back to a child's pose. Extend your arms, head drops to the mat. If your sit bones aren't on your heels, just prop a blanket or a cushion underneath there, just to make sure that your back muscles are able to relax. One more breath here, breathing into the belly. And then coming up onto your hands and knees, tabletop, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, nice flat back. Good. From here, inhale, extend that right leg back, foot flexed, toes pointing to the ground, and we're going to make it a bit dynamic. So inhale, push through the heel. Exhale, squeeze that knee to the right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back to tabletop. Other side, inhale, left leg reaches back, foot flex, toes pointing to the ground, make that nice straight line. Deep breath in, push through the heel. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. And relax back to a tabletop. Good. Sit back on your sit bones. We're just going to roll out the wrists, roll them outwards and inwards. It's a nice gentle practice today. Taking it easy on the body. Flick out the fingers. And we're ready to go. Now we're going to do the same thing except incorporate opposite arm to opposite leg. So inhale, extend the right leg back, foot flex, toes pointing to the ground, and reach the left arm forwards. Create a nice straight line from the fingertips all the way through to the heel. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze elbow wide. Squeeze right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, relax, tabletop. Same thing, other side. Inhale, extend that left leg back, right arm reaches forwards. Pushing through that heel, creating length, a nice straight line through and through. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. And back to tabletop. Good. Take some time to roll around. Once again, feeling out the joints. And change direction. Good, and coming back to a nice tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Step back one foot at a time to a high plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, back, downward dog. Can bend and straighten one leg at a time. Push through those heels. Feel the stretch down the hamstrings. Good, nice and easy. Take some time, bend both your knees, lift the sit bones up and back, and slowly straighten those legs. Then walk forwards as if you're walking on a tightrope. Nice bend in the knees all the way to the top of the mat. To a forward fold, toes together, heels apart. Get the belly on the thighs, take a hold of either elbow and gently sway from side to side in ragdoll. Good, come through center, plant your hands on the mat and just step your feet so that they're just off the mat. Take a hold of either elbow again and gently sway from side to side in ragdoll once more. Good. And then come through center, slowly heel toe your feet back into center, bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs. Give a generous bend in the knees and slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands down to sides. Good. Grab some water if you need. Wipe yourself down with a sweat towel. If you are breaking a little bit of a sweat, that's okay. Good. From here, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. No chaturangas in the session today, just take a deep breath in. And exhale, back to downward dog. If you would like to do some chaturangas and upward dogs and all of that, you're more than welcome to. Then you can join us again in downward dog, stretching out the legs. Good. Walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat in the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Good, now we start with our variations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat in the back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. If you like, going through your chaturangas, otherwise straight back to downward dog. And we all meet in downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards between your hands, drop the back knee to a low lunge. Good. Hands rest here at heart center. Breathing into the left hip flexor here. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. Using the breath to stretch into the right hip flexor now. One more. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Walk or step to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up, reaching through. Exhale, hands down to sides. And again we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. Again, flowing through your chaturangas if you'd like, otherwise deep breath in. And back to downward dog. Good. And we will meet here in downward dog as we inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. Good. From here, lean forwards. Place your left hand on the inside of the right foot. Inhale, right arm reaches straight up to the ceiling. You want to create a nice straight line from your left hand all the way up. Gaze up to the ceiling. And swap your hands down. Place the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Inhale, left arm reaches up, creating that nice straight line. Making sure that left hand doesn't flop back. You want it nice and stacked. Good, and again, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. And swapping, right hand down, left hand up. Good. From here, left arm reaches back. Inhale, sweep that left arm across the face and come to rest when that arm is stacked over the ear. It's extended side angle on a low lunge, reaching through the fingertips. Good, and then we bring both hands down to the mat. From here, plant the hands, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee. Hands are at heart center. Good, from here, lean forwards, place the right hand on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, reach that left arm up. Stacked over. Again, if you need, you can be up on your fingertips or propped up on a block if you're really tight. And we come down, bring the left hand down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Breathing into the body stretch. Swapping sides, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. Keeping those shoulders stacked over one another nicely. Coming down, left hand to the mat, right arm reaches up. Good, Good, then reaching that right arm back. Inhale, sweep it across the face and stop when it's stacked over your ear, an extended side angle and a low lunge. One more breath. Bring both hands down, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Good. Walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands down. Got 2 more sun salutations to go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Flowing through your chaturangas if you'd like, otherwise we will meet back in downward dog. From here, inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a runner's lunge, so the back knee stays off the floor. Good. Pushing through that back heel, keeping that back leg nice and straight, using the breath. Then you're going to turn and plant that back heel, turn the front toes inwards, and you're going to come over into a wide-legged forward fold. From here, you can take a hold of the ankles if you'd like. Just get a nice pull, feeling a stretch on the back of the legs. And slowly walk your hands to the front of the mat. Come onto the toes of the back foot, turn the front toes forward. Plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back. Exhale, step it forwards to a runner's lunge on the left. Again, pushing through that back heel, keeping that back leg nice and straight. A natural lift in the head. Again, here, if you need, you can be propped up on blocks. One more breath. Then you're going to turn and plant that back heel, turn the front toes inwards, and just walk your hands round to a forward fold in a wide-legged stance. Again, you can take a hold of your ankles, use that to gently pull you down. Using your breath, feel into the body. From here, plant your hands, walk over to the front of the mat, turn your front toes onto the ball of the back foot, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Good. From here, you're just going to step into the middle of the mat, bring the toes together, heels apart, and you're going to drop down into Malasana, which is a yoga squat. So your knees go out wide, turn to the side so that you can see. Good. You can keep your hands on the floor in front of you if that's easier. Otherwise, you bring your hands to heart center and use your elbows to push out on your knees. Good. Using the breath, feeling into the body. You can remain here or with your hands on the floor. Alternatively, if you want to take it a bit deeper, you can bring your hands over the front of your shins and take a hold of your heels. Let your head hang. Good. From here, bring your hands out. Turn back to the front of the mat, straighten up the legs and continue to step forwards to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down to sides. Last one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to a plank. And flow through your chaturangas if you'd like. Otherwise, we all go back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a runner's lunge once again. Good. From here, bring your right hand to the inside of the right foot. Reach that left arm back and inhale, sweep it across the face and come to rest when it's above your ear. Good, it's extended side angle. Being careful not to sink into that shoulder. You want to push through, create length. Come up onto your fingertips if you need. Good, bring both hands down, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and then bring that right leg forward again to come into a pigeon stretch. Good. In pigeon, the more parallel your shin is to the top of the mat, the deeper the stretch is on your hamstring. So if you're real tight, bring that heel right into the groin. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale, come down into your forearms if you can, otherwise staying up on your hands. And resting here. Good, slowly walk those hands back, plant them underneath the shoulders, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Good, other side, inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog, exhale, step it forwards to a runner's lunge. Good, keeping that back leg nice and straight, pushing through that heel, chest is nice and open. From here, bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot, reach that right arm back, inhale, sweep it across the face, and stop when it's stacked over your ear. Being careful not to sink into that bottom shoulder, push through, create space between the ear and the shoulder. One more breath. And come down, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and bring that left leg forward again for a pigeon stretch. Making the adjustment of however parallel you need your shin to your mat. Take a deep breath in, lengthen, and staying here if you're too tight, otherwise coming down onto the forearms. And resting here. Coming back to the breath, slowing it down. Bring those hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. From here, come forwards to a high plank, send your knees as wide as the mat, toes together, fall back, child's pose. Slowing the breath down, breathing into the belly, letting it expand and contract between the thighs. And when you're ready, coming up to a tabletop, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Step back to a high plank and back to a downward dog. It's our last down dog. Bend and straighten one leg at a time, stretch it out, feel it out. Let's deepen our down dog, bend both knees, lift the sit bones up and back and slowly straighten the legs, keeping the bum at the same height. Good. From here, just step into the middle of the mat and come down to a nice cross-legged sit. Bring the soles of the feet together in a nice butterfly, keeping that back nice and flat, holding onto the shins. Going to do 3 rounds of butterfly cat-cow. Inhale, pull through, lift the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, round the back, roll over the sit bones. Inhale, lift, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lift, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Good, and then come up with a nice flat back. Bring your knees into your chest and take a hold behind your hamstrings. Let your head rest on your knees. Giving yourself a nice little squeeze again. And then releasing your hug. Make sure you have enough space behind you to roll back. Keep your knees in your chest and gently come down to lie on your back. Gently roll from side to side, feeling a nice little massage in the lower back. Good. Squeeze the knees into the chest, nose goes to the knees. Take a hold of the outer edges of the feet and come down to a happy baby. Happy baby, you can gently sway from side to side. Whilst pulling down on those feet nice and lightly to feel a nice opening in the hips. Good, and come through center. From here, take your middle and index finger and slot them between your big toe and bring your thumb around to take a grip on that toe. Good. From here, you're going to slowly straighten that right leg up and bring it down again. Left leg straightens and down again. One more each side, right straightens and down. Left straightens and down. And if you can, both straighten and let those legs open up. Breathing here, otherwise just resting in a happy baby. And then coming back, hug your knees into your chest, squeeze yourself up nice and tight. And then release the soles of the feet to the mat. Let your feet go as wide as the mat and let your knees windscreen wiper from side to side. Releasing the hips, releasing the back. Good, come through center. Bring the soles of the feet in line with your sit bones and just rest here, hands on your hips or by your sides, palms up. Whatever is most comfortable for you. You can let those knees touch, turn the toes in a nice pigeon. And when you're ready, extend one leg at a time. Let those toes flop out to the side. Bring the arms to the side body, palms up. Make any final adjustments. And then find complete stillness in Shavasana, eyes closed. Focusing on the breath. Feeling the body completely relaxed, completely still. Slowly start to wriggle your fingers, rub your thumb against each of your fingers and wiggle your toes nice and gently, bringing awareness back into the space around you. So you roll over onto your right side, bring your right arm underneath your head, knees come into your chest, resting here for just a moment. Gently push up through the left hand and come to an easy cross-legged seat in the middle of the mat, eyes still closed. Hands resting on the knees, palms up. Going to finish with our final breathing exercise, so exhale completely. Inhale as much as you can through your nose, fill your lungs all the way to the top. And exhale through your mouth in a sigh. Inhale through your nose all the way to the top, fill up all the space available. Exhale, sigh. Last one, nice and big, nice and deep. Inhale all the way to the top. And just when you think there's no more space, take on one last sip of air. And hold, hold, hold. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center, gently tucking your chin as we come to the end of our practice. Namaste.